Now, anybody who knows me knows I am not a chef. I don't cook ever. So we'll see how this goes.
Zendaya. She is definitely a woman of many talents. She can act, sing, dance, and even paint. I mean, what can't this amazing woman do? Well, it turns out she can't cook. But she's going to be fine, even if she doesn't know how to cook. After all, the millions of dollars that she's raking in each year can easily get her a private chef who can put together anything her heart desires. We can't all be good at everything, can we? Looks like Zendaya tried her hand at cooking once again. That ended up with her in the hospital. Yikes. Want to know more about what happened? How do you think her lover boy, Tom Holland, reacted to this incident? Keep watching to find out. Hey all, welcome back to our channel where we post exciting content about the ins and outs of the celeb world. Make sure to give us a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you enjoyed this video and want to see similar ones in the future, subscribe to our channel and enable the notifications that you'll be alerted every time we post new content. We know that you're eager to know what happened to our queen Z. Well, we aren't going to make you wait any further. Recently, she went ahead and posted her cooking skills on Instagram. She wanted to prepare a homey dish, but she ended up in bandages since she did not seem to grasp the distance between a sharp object and her hand. Poor Zendaya. It's sad that she managed to get herself to the emergency room due to her lack of ability in the kitchen. She documented her entire kitchen crusade in her Instagram stories. She kicked off the story showing off her index finger wrapped in bandages, with a caption, "See now, this is why I don't cook." Things then escalated pretty quickly because in her next story, Zendaya was seen sitting in a hospital as doctors worked on her finger. All this sounds so tragic. The poor girl had to endure a lot. Thankfully, she wasn't alone in her struggles. She had her best friend and personal assistant Darnell Appling by her side to keep her safe and sound. Darnell reposted the photo of injured Zendaya on his IG story and jokingly added, "Never a dull moment with Zendaya, no pun intended. Dear God, help me keep this little heifer safe cause she clumsy as hell." LOL, they are a funny duo, aren't they? Anyway, thankfully, she reached home safe and is pretty healthy now. You might ask where Tom Holland was during this entire fiasco. Wasn't he supposed to be by her side? Well, he might have been busy with the shooting of his latest show, The Crowded Room. Also, we can't really blame him though, because he had warned us about Zendaya's poor cooking skills earlier. He once said, "Every time she cooks, she comes millimeters away from not chopping her fingers off, her hand. She'd be holding an onion like this and be like, aggressive, exaggerated chopping emotions." The good news is that Zendaya appears to be all smiles following the incident. Hopefully, she'll make a full recovery soon. Injuries aside, looks like life is looking really good for Zendaya following the release of the 2022 Emmy nominations. She's the youngest woman producer to ever be nominated following Euphoria's Best Drama nomination. She also scored another nomination for Outstanding Lead Actress. Back in 2020, the fans went absolutely ballistic when Zendaya won her first Outstanding Lead Actress award for her role as Rue back in 2020. So winning it again in 2022 would be a great achievement. Fingers crossed. Want to know more about Zendaya and her illustrious career? The name Zendaya is very unique, don't you think? Well, she once said, "I have my African first name, I have a middle name that is my mom's middle name, which is French, but we did it with African spelling, so it's literally me in a name. And then you have Stormer, and then you have Coleman. I literally have like a timeline in history in my name." That is so cool, right? She started acting when she was a little kid. Her first audition was for her school's production of James and the Giant Peach. She said, "I tried out for the lead, but I ended up being cast as the silkworm. I didn't have any lines, but you know what? I killed it." Yeah, girl, that's the spirit. She then quickly got into dancing at a very young age. It was also her hobby growing up. In fact, one of Zendaya's first professional jobs was as a backup dancer for Selena Gomez in a Sears commercial. When she was 14 years old, Zendaya appeared on her first TV show, Disney Channel's Shake It Up. She acted and danced alongside fellow rising star Bella Thorne until the series ended in 2013. Yeah, that's right. She was just 14 and already famous. After her brilliant debut in the Disney show, roles came seeking her. She then acted in movies like Frenemies and Zapped. As we said earlier, Zendaya is a woman of many talents. At just 16 years old, she released a self-titled album. She signed with Hollywood Records, which was previously the label of big artists such as Selena Gomez and the Jonas Brothers. Her album featured the hit single Replay. This song peaked 51 in the Billboard's 200. As a mere 16-year-old, Zendaya competed on ABC's Dancing with the Stars along with Ukrainian-American dancer Val Chmerkovsky and bagged second place. Zendaya is also a celebrated author who published the book Between You and Me: How to Rock Your Tween Years with Style and Confidence. It was when she was starring on Disney Channel that she was inspired to write an advice book for her audience of tween fans. She then did a Disney Channel show called Casey Undercover. She said, "One thing that is really important to me is diversity on the channel. It's hard as a young person of a different ethnicity or background to look at the TV and not see anyone who looks like you. Representation is very important." She also had specific conditions for how her character was presented on the show. "I wanted to make sure that she wasn't good at singing or acting or dancing, that she wasn't artistically inclined. There are other things that a girl can be. I want her to be normal with an extraordinary life." Zendaya takes negative comments about her culture and misrepresentation very seriously. Zendaya wore her hair in dreadlocks to the Oscars, and she faced negative comments from E! News reporter Juliana Rancic. Rancic said her dreadlocks must have smelled of patchouli and weed.
She has such a tiny frame that this hair to me overwhelms her. Like, I feel like she smells like patchouli oil.
In a widely applauded Instagram post, she wrote, "There is a fine line between what is funny and what is disrespectful." Part of the Instagram post read, "My wearing my hair in locks on an Oscar red carpet was to showcase them in a positive light, to remind people of color that our hair is good enough. To me, locks are a symbol of strength and beauty. Way to go, Zen!" In honor of her valiant words, Mattel created a Barbie that matched her red carpet look. She is the perfect role model for young girls, isn't she? She's also a true feminist and all for body positivity. Zendaya posed for the cover of Modeliste magazine, but she wasn't happy when she saw the photos come back with heavy touch-ups. "Had a new shoot come out today and was shocked when I found my 19-year-old hips and torso quite manipulated. These are the things that make women self-conscious, that create the unrealistic ideals of beauty that we have," she wrote on Instagram. Kudos to Zendaya for being so real in this fake world. She also launched her own fashion line named Daya. It featured comfortable and elevated streetwear. The line is gender fluid and is very affordable so that it's accessible to all. Zendaya then joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe as the fan favorite Michelle, or MJ. Her first film in the MCU was Spider-Man: Homecoming. It was her first feature film role, and she starred alongside Tom Holland and Jacob Batalon. The three of them are great friends and have such amazing chemistry. We all know how her friendship with Tom Holland gradually blossomed into love, don't we? The two are so sweet and adorable that us fans can't get enough of their cuteness. Zendaya then joined the star-studded cast of the highly praised musical The Greatest Showman. She stunned fans as trapeze artist Ann Wheeler, alongside stars like Zac Efron and Hugh Jackman. The production was nominated for Best Original Song at the Oscars for This Is Me. Zendaya is also an ambassador for Lancome, the beauty brand. This young star has earned her name in the industry and is brushing shoulders with other ambassadors, including Lupita Nyong'o and Julia Roberts. She also added voice acting to her long list of talents by voicing characters in the animated films Duck Duck Goose and Smallfoot. Then comes Zendaya's best role ever. She snagged the lead role on the HBO original series Euphoria alongside actor Jacob Elordi. Her character, Rue, struggles with anxiety, depression, and drug addiction on the series, so the actress posted a trigger warning on Instagram before the show was released. She penned, "Just a reminder before tonight's premiere that Euphoria is for mature audiences. It's a raw and honest portrait of addiction, anxiety, and the difficulties of navigating life today. There are scenes that are graphic, hard to watch, and can be triggering. Please only watch if you feel you can handle it." Her outstanding performance won her the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series. She is the youngest winner of the Drama Lead Actress category in history, and also the second African American to win the award. With so many feathers in her cap, Zendaya is definitely an inspiration for all of us. She is someone that all young girls can look up to. We hope for nothing but the best for this talented woman. Let's hope she'll continue to stun us with even more amazing roles and bold opinions. What did you guys think of today's video? Let us know in the comments. Show us your love by giving us a like and sharing the video with your friends. We'll be back soon with a new video. Until then, bye!
Alright, that is it. Thank you so much for all of your questions. I appreciate all of you, and I stalk all of you guys on Twitter and stuff, so I already know who you are.